Hi everyone, welcome back to A Creatively Crafted Life. This is Melanie, and today I'm going to share a mini album that I put together the other weekend. I was in a bit of a creative slump, and I know that's probably not going to seem very apparent to you guys because of how I post stuff regularly on YouTube, but a lot of times I work in advance, and so what you're seeing are items that I've worked on in previous weeks. Like, it's not real time is what I'm trying to say. But anyways, I've been struggling and I just didn't know what I wanted to work on. I have a bunch of projects, but I'm not feeling inspired by them. So what do I go and do? I create a whole brand new project. Isn't that crazy? But anyways, this might look familiar because this is volume 2. I had previously posted this one showing you a album that I had made using the SCT Sampler cards that come in the kits, kind of as a jumping off point or a story starter for this album. So I had accumulated quite a few more. Actually, I probably have enough to do 2 albums, but I only did 1. And that led me to this one. So I used the same album. This is actually from Tonic Studios. It's meant to store their dies and stamps for their kits, which I don't use that way, but I did repurpose for these little albums. They're roughly 6 by 8, so they're pretty good, but they're only, what, like an inch and a bit wide. For the collection I used this time, I actually used a paper pad, Parklane Rainbow Love. I had not broken this pad down, and I must have loved it so much I bought 2 of them. So as you can see, I used a fair amount of it, but I do still have a fair amount left, and I do have some scraps. So you know what the scraps mean, base pages coming up. And I think I will actually film how I go about creating the base pages. I've had some interest in that versus just showing you the end results. Okay, so let me show you what this album looks like. I did make this one a little bit thinner. As you can see, this one is a little bit fatter, but it's really too fat. I prefer it to be a little bit on the thinner side, so I just included fewer cards in this one. I did add paper to the front and the back of the album, and I have kind of a title page at the front and the back. Obviously you could do more photos if you're so inclined, but I chose to do the photos with the cards. For the most part, when I created this book, I used the papers, obviously from the paper pad, some of the cut-aparts. This was part of the cut-aparts. And then I just went to my color binders, and whatever I could find that I thought would work, I used. I didn't put a whole lot of thought or effort into it. Like I said, I was in a slump. I just wanted to get the creative juices flowing again. So this first layout is a simple hello, could lead to a million things, and I couldn't help but use this photo of me and my really good friend. We met in 2000 when I traveled to Australia. So we're both Canadians, but we met in Australia, and since then have become very good friends and have gone on many adventures together. Speaking of adventures together, this photo is a picture of me in 2014. We took a cruise in the Mediterranean and out into the Atlantic and ended up in the Canary Islands and Madeira. And the prompt for this one is "Not all those who wander are lost," and how appropriate to put a travel photo. For this layout, the prompt is "If you never chase your dream, you'll never catch it." Whenever I hear the word dream and magic, I automatically think of Disney, of Walt Disney, and so I had this photo of me in front of the castle and Walt's statue at Disneyland. This was taken in 2012. The next layout, the photo's not the best. In that the cake was quite busy and you can't really read what it says on there unless you look really closely. But it does say a journey begins with a single step. And this was a cake that friends of mine had brought to a party, a going away party, when I left Alberta and moved to Australia for a year. And so they made a little party. This was the cake. And I love that sentiment in connection with this sentiment, which says you don't have to see the whole staircase just to take the first step. At this point in time, I kind of was doing a career shift, and just really, I don't know, I was just a little bit burned out already. I wasn't very old, but I guess, you know, just kind of a little disillusioned with the way things were going. And so I took a year and traveled to Australia, and from there came back and started afresh. The next layout features the sentiment "Start today with a grateful heart," and I added the card that says "Think about happy things," and I have a picture of me with one of my nieces, and it's not specifically her, although I am very grateful to have her in my life. She's a real sweetheart, but really just thankful for my family in general. And because I have no children of my own, my nephews and nieces do play, I think, a bigger role than maybe they would if I had had my own kids. For this prompt, our stories bring us together. It's that same friend that I met back in 2000 in Australia, and we are on yet another cruise this time. In 2019, we went to South America. This one says, "Make a smile your signature accessory." I have a picture of here with another one of my nieces, and I just really hope and pray that my nieces grow up knowing that they are beautiful for who they are, and not be so tied up in physical appearances, and that a smile really does make all the difference. For this one, I have a picture of my parents to go along with the sentiment, "We love you a lot." Of course, that was a no-brainer to have them added. For this sentiment, "Make today so awesome yesterday gets jealous," I paired this up with some ephemera, time for adventure, do more of what makes you happy, see new places, adventure. I just love to travel. I just love to experience new things. This was back in, I want to say this was probably 2003, and I'm about to go on a whitewater rafting trip in the Dominican Republic. And for the last layout, "Whatever is good for your soul, do that." And this is a picture taken from a hike that I did a couple years ago. But basically, I hiked up this mountain that overlooks the city that I live in. I really want to get back to that, right? That outdoors hiking experience, the outdoors kind of feeling. So I will be working on that. I see that I didn't glue this down very well. We'll fix that. Okay, and then like I said, I just added a 3x4 card at the end to finish up the album. So I hope this inspires you. If you are feeling like you are in a slump, just grab some paper, grab some photos, put together a small album. It's great to start and finish a project. The sense of accomplished does motivate you to move on with other things. Thanks so much for joining me, and until next time, happy crafting.